Hello students, welcome back to user defined functions. Today we discuss the return statement. Already we have started to use return statement in our program. Let's see features of the return statement. First we can see what we mean by return statement. A statement that sends back the value, result or outcome from a method to its caller program is known as return statement. Basically, it is used at the end of the function and can also be referred to as the function terminator. You can see the syntax of return statement. Return value. Example, int s is equal to 0, s is equal to m plus n. So what we are returning? The integer type of value. Return s to the function we will return. The example shown above is a method block. Observe the last statement in the function block. As soon as the statement is executed, it passes the outcome of the method, that means the value of s, and the control to the caller program. Let's see the features of the return statement. It is always used at the end of the method, that means the exit point of the method. Second one, no statement in the method block will be executed after the return statement. You can observe here int s is equal to 0, s is equal to m plus n, return s, then p is equal to m minus n is there. Once the return statement has given, it won't execute the next line. That means the compiler won't come to the next line. So it terminates there itself where the return statement will be there. Observe the highlighted statement. Here the highlighted statement is p is equal to m minus n. In the method block, it does not get executed because the control exits the method block as soon as the returns statement is executed. Let's see. Return statement can only return a single value from a method to its caller. Int s is equal to 0, p is equal to 0, s is equal to m plus n, p is equal to m minus n. Return s comma p. Look at here, return statement can only return a single value. So it won't return 2 or 3 values. It is incorrect to return a number of values from a method as shown below. We can return either s or p. We cannot return 2 values in return statement. Next one, a function may have more than one termination points. Thus, a number of return statements may be included to terminate the method from different points. Look at here, if a is greater than b, so we can write as return a, else return b. In the example shown above, the result of the method block is either a or b. Hence, the value may be returned either from the true block or false block of if-else statement. Next one. In case multiple return statements are implied in a method, only one of them will be executed to return the control. Look at the example. Int s is equal to 0, int p is equal to 0, s is equal to m plus n, p is equal to m minus n. So how many return statements have used here? 2. That is, first one is s, return s. The statement of the s is equal to m plus n. And the second one, return p. And the statement of the p, here it is, p is equal to m minus n. The first return statement will return the control from the method. The next return statement will not be executed at all. That means the first return statement here it is s. The compiler comes up to return s. It won't go to the next one, that is return p. Once the return statement the compiler checks, it terminates there itself. It won't come to the next statement. And the next one, once control exits from a method, it cannot reappear into the method block for any further execution unless the method is called again. Look at here. For I is equal to 1, I less than or is equal to 10, I plus plus. If I is greater than 5, return I. SOP statements, here we are printing the value of the I. Observe The method block shown above, it is designed to display natural numbers. You may notice that the given condition is false for the value of I from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, so you can keep on, the value will be 1 less than 5, 2 less than 5, 3 less than 5, 4 less than 5. When 5 less than 5 comes, the condition will be false. All the numbers from 1 to 5 will be displayed on the screen. As soon as the value of the variable I becomes 6, the condition turns true and control exits from the method block. The control will not execute the rest of the statement in the loop. So it won't execute the rest of the statement. So it prints up to the value is 5. I hope you have understood. Let's see the programming part of return statement. The first one says it is always used at the end of the method. You can see here at the end of the method. Here my method name is cal and end of the method is I have taken return C. And the next one, no statement in the method block will be executed after the return statement. Look at here. Here I have taken my method name is cal and the parameters are int a comma int b. Int c is equal to a plus b. Return C. So what I do here, I will take one more variable called int d, which is equal to a minus b. That means after return statement, one more statement I have taken, that is int d is equal to a minus b. A minus b. I compile my program, so it shows the error unreachable statement. So the second one says no statement in the method block will be executed after the return statement. Here the return statement is return C. After that one more statement has given, that is int d is equal to a minus b. While selecting itself, it is showing unreachable statement. Next one, third one, return statement can only return a single value from the method in the caller. So what I can do here, it is, look at here, int d is equal to a minus b. Here I will cut this one. Then I am going to enter after int c is equal to a plus b. That means here I am pasting int d is equal to a minus b. So what I can do here, it is return c comma d. I am giving. Let me compile my program. You can see the error expected. That means we cannot return two values. Here the first one is int c is equal to a plus b and the second one is int d is equal to a minus b. Either I can return c or d. Once again I compile my program. Here it shows expected. That means we cannot do like this. Next one. A function may have more than one termination points. Thus, the number of return statements may be included to terminate the method from the points. So you can see here, I comment this part. You can see here it is the method. I'm going to execute the second method. You can see here it is already, which I have typed. Look at here. Public int cal int l comma int m, l is equal to 10, m is equal to 20. If l is greater than m, return l, else return m. That means this is if else statement. When I compile my program, so it's showing some error. What is the error? Yeah, look at here. Int l comma int m I have taken. L is equal to 10, m is equal to 20. If l is greater than m, return l, else return m. So I am going to compile my program. You can see class compiled, no syntax error, because here I am using if else statement. L is equal to 10, m is equal to 20. Here 10 is greater than 20. Condition true or false? The condition is false. So when the condition is false, what it returns? Here it returns m. What about the next one? You can see here it is. In case of multiple return statements are implied in a method, only one of them will be executed to return the control. Look at here. Once again, I comment the second method. Here it is. I'm going to comment. So I open the first method. Look at here. Int c is equal to a plus b, int d is equal to a minus b. Here I will give return c, and once again I will give return d. So I compile my program. So there are some errors are showing. Unreachable statement. So what happens here? One, we cannot give multiple statement. If you give multiple statement, again the same error occurs. Unreachable statement. I hope you have understood. Let's see using static method. With reference to the above illustration, here on program is there. A caller program, that means the main function is defined static. A static method can use only static elements in its block. The user defined method, here it is add, is not static. Hence, for calling it in the main method, you need to create a user defined object of the class. The process calling the method through the object OB is shown in the illustrated program. You can see here it is. Let's see. In case the method add is declared static, the main and sub methods are compatible to communicate with each other. In this situation, you may not need an object for its calling. You can simply call the method add from main by using the method name along with the values to be passed as shown below. Don't get confused with what are the explanations are there. Look at here, p is equal to add a comma b. In the previous programs, we were using the user defined methods. Public int, that means visibility mode, return type, function name was there. But there was no keyword called static. For the first time, we are going to use the keyword called static for the user defined methods or functions. When we use static keyword, very interesting fact here it is, no need to create object for that function. Invoking object means object dot function name. When I take a program, you will understand. Let's see the program part. Students, please observe here. Here I have taken my class name is stat and my functions are add and sub. The return type for the add is int and return type for sub is int. Here I have taken these all programs which we have already done. Int a comma b, int c is equal to a plus b, return c. Here I am returning integer type. Here also int d comma int e, f is equal to d minus e, return f. I am returning integer type. If you observe here, int I is equal to sh. Sh means, please observe this statement first. Start sh is equal to new stat. Stat is my class name and object name is sh, which is equal to new stat. I want to invoke these two functions. The functions are add and sub. How should I invoke? Object dot function name. Object name is sh. Object dot function name is add. Straight away I am giving the values 10, 5, 40, 50. This which you have already done it. I compile my program. There is no syntax error. What I am going to do, look at here carefully. Public, I am going to give here it is static. static. Static keyword I am giving here for the function user defined method sub. I compile my program. The class has compiled. When I give static as a keyword, this function is getting inside the main method, that is public static main. This is the main method is also having keyword static and one of the user defined function is also having static. What I can do here it is, look at carefully. I have given the static keyword for sub function. Here I will take out object dot sh dot I will take out. Look at here, int j is equal to, straight away I am calling sub of 40, 50. Will it execute? When I compile my program, you can see class has compiled, no syntax error. That means what you can understand, When a function has given static keyword, no need to create object for that function. No need to invoke object dot function name. Let us try for add function. What happens? I delete object dot add function. Here I am going to delete sh dot. Do we have add function in a keyword called static? We don't have. But I have deleted here. When I compile my program, here it is showing non-static method add int comma int cannot be referenced from a static context. I hope you can understand. For the sub function, static keyword is there. That's why no need to use object for invoking that function. When it comes to add function, there is no static keyword in this add function. So we need to use object. My object name is sh dot add. When I compile my program, the class has compiled. I hope you have understood. Let's wind up today's class. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.